Nice to be able to break out the sunny weather accessories as opposed to just having a cart and umbrella around constantly. You needed a sweatshirt though earlier this morning. It was on the cool side certainly, even though it wasn't very strong wind. It was a northerly wind flow and those temperatures were well down into the lower 50s at best for most of us. So quite cool. But now as skies have been clearing nicely, there are still a few residual clouds, but it's so much brighter and we are very thankful for that just because we obviously had a lot of gloomy skies over the span of the weekend. Now the storm that brought all that rain to us is still making its full departure, and we are going to see high pressure briefly take the lead. However, there's already a new front that's going to be moving in, would you believe, by tomorrow. Now, the really good thing about this front is that it's a classic. It rolls through and it gets out. It doesn't get stuck here like so many of its predecessors have. So late in the day tomorrow, we'll see a shower or a thunderstorm fire up, scattered in nature, primarily in the PM time frame, but it's gone by the time we hit Wednesday. Thank goodness. So we're back to sunshine already by that point. A little breezy, I think, on Wednesday, but with lower humidity and comfort in the air for a good portion of the midweek. Now, all that said, now that the skies are starting to clear nicely, you might be very tempted to hit the beaches. And I'll show you a camera shot in a second here where many people have definitely taken that advice. However, I want you to be really careful if you decide to go in the water. Best advice is to actually just stay out because we do still have a high risk for rip currents here today, even despite the clearing sky and the departure of that storm. Take a look. I'll step out of the way just briefly so you can take a look. Folks are jumping in the waves here, but you'll notice that they are in front of the lifeguards. So good advice there. Don't go out too far. If you decide to go into the surf, make sure that you don't go too far in. Again, rip currents are really dangerous and that risk is high up and down the Jersey and Delaware shoreline here for the rest of the day. Now, pollen is one thing that has definitely been mitigated with the kind of weather that we've had as of late. Really low levels of that pollen here as of today, but both tomorrow and Wednesday the levels start to go back up again. That basically means that you're going to see drier conditions to allow that pollen to settle in, a little bit of a breeze to help blow it around a little bit. So it could be a bit more of an issue for you, but thankfully we're not talking about topping off on the scale in those next couple of days. The temperatures are definitely, starting to rebound nicely here. We're flirting with 70 already in Atlantic City. Just enough of a breeze that you barely notice it. At Philly International, you're at 65 this hour, flirting with 60 already at Mount Pocono, but we have a few more degrees up our sleeve here before it's all said and done the rest of the day. Mid 70s, about 75 for the daytime high. All clear, but seasonable for the region tonight. The sun setting at 8:25, nice and late. And taking a look forward in the Eyewitness Weather 7-day, this is more like it, right? A lot more sunshine to work with, but as we had mentioned, a couple of hiccups here. So once more, I wouldn't be shocked even if you saw a stray leftover shower at some point today from the heels of the front that just came through, but you're good without the umbrella at this point. Tomorrow's second half, scattered shower or thunderstorm is still out there, and then Wednesday and especially Thursday look awesome. Our next shot for a shower wouldn't come until Friday, and even then, guys, it would probably be spotty. So this really is a banner forecast, especially by comparison from one week to the next, right?
Yeah, especially because this last month has been not fun.
No thanks. Yeah, no
Thank you, Katie.